Okay, so like we said, now this is part 2 of our video on Boachsoft Bizcom 2017. We do have our template defined now. Okay, so we're gonna print all. So first, we ensure that our printer has been set up or our printer settings are correct. Then we click the print all. Okay, now we want to limit it to only a few records. The software allows you to create queries, so you can limit the letters that you're going to print or the emails that you're going to send to only a few customers. Okay, so but this software is not only about emails and letters. It can be used to generate reports. Okay, so we're going to create a query. We click add query. Now since it's the first, we select blank, and then well, we want to send it to all our customers who have A in their last name. So we click like, and then we enter this query. Add new filter. So we click OK to print. Now it says, do you want to continue number of records 3? Okay, so we've limited the records that we want to 3. Okay, using our filter criteria, or we have filtered our records to only 3, filter them down to 3. Okay, so this software allows you to send emails or to generate reports and send it to only a few of your customers or all of your customers. Okay, whether you have 1,000 customers, whether you have 100,000 customers, 1 million customers, well, this software can send emails to all of them, and you can print letters to be delivered to all of them. Okay, so here we're going to work with only 3. Okay, and I'm demonstrating the print feature. So we're printing, we click OK. Now let's select our destination folder. Okay, now the first one. Okay, so we're saving it as 1 XPS, the first printed page. We are using the Microsoft XPS document writer. We printed the second one. Now we're left with the third. So we do have our output now. Now let's look at what was printed. So we generated our template. Now that's the first record. Now you can see that the first name field, the first variable, has been filled correctly from the database, from the first record in the database. So the name is Daniel. The last name has been filled. The telephone variable we created has been filled with the appropriate data, and then the address as well as the outstanding charge. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. So this here it says Daniel Taylor. Now this one, it says Francis. Okay, for the first name. Now we have the last name, the telephone, the address. Okay, now let's go to the last one. So it says we have the first name, the last name, you know. This the telephone is blank, it means that there is no data in the database. Okay, so this software has helped us to extend the functionality of an existing software. We've been able to print letters to be delivered to our customers, and we obtained the data from a database that came with an off-the-shelf package, except that the off-the-shelf package, they do not have a feature, that allows us to send messages to send custom letters to our customers. Okay, so we did that for the printing. Now we're going to do the same for the email. Now before we send emails, we've got to set up our emails. So we go to action, email, setup, to enter our SMTP settings. Okay, so we have the name, the email address, the SMTP server host, the port, the username, and the password field. Okay, now these fields are necessary. This is what you need to connect your SMTP server to send the emails. Without these settings, you cannot send emails. Okay, now every email needs a subject. Okay, now when we're ready to send emails, we click the email all feature. This is the email all button, or we can do the same here. We go to email and then send all. Okay, so we're going to send all emails. So we click yes. Now, like I said, every email has a subject, so we want the same message to be sent to all our customers, to be emailed to all our customers. Okay, except that we want the variables to be replaced with information from our database. Okay, from customer records in our database. We have defined our template, we have inserted the fields as variables. Now is the time to send the email, and we need what? An email subject field. Okay, so now we're talking about an email subject. So what, let's say outstanding charges. Okay, so we just defined our subject. Okay, now we need a field. A field from our database or our data set that represents or contains information about recipient email addresses. That contains our recipient email addresses. Okay, so here it's email. So we click email to email all. Then we click first name. To select the first name, and then we select last name. Okay, now when emails are sent, you do have the recipient's name as well as what? The recipient's full name. Okay, so you could choose an organization instead of selecting first name and last name. Okay, now once this is done, we've got to select we've got to filter our records. We've got to decide, is the email going to be sent to every customer in our database, or is it going to be sent to a select few? Now here we've decided to send it to only a select few, that is all customers with A in their last names. So this is a small database, and we're going to filter it. It isn't so complicated, but let's use it anyway. So we click OK. Now I say, do you want to continue? Number of records is 3. It means 3 emails are going to be sent. So we click yes, and it says error sending, socket error. Okay, I guess, well, Probably yes. Our internet connection. Let's get it back on. Okay, now that our connection is back on, we click action. No, we click the email on button. Well, you see our last subject here is this email subject outstanding. I'll just click OK. Recipient email, address field, email, what we selected previously, first name, last name, then we choose the same criteria. Okay, now it says, do you want to continue? Number of records 3, means 3 emails are going to be sent. Okay, so it's attempting to connect to our SMTP server, and it's here, it says error send an authentication field for info@videorentalsoft.com. Now this popped up. Okay, sometimes it does not pop up, so when you send emails, check frequently. Okay, now this is deliberate. This is what we wanted. Okay, it did connect to our SMTP server, but we haven't entered the SMTP password. We just entered just something for demonstration purposes. So let's just assume that all emails have been sent. Okay, so be rest assured all emails will be sent, but for demonstration purposes we aren't entering the password here. Okay, so in essence, that is what the software is about. Okay, we have printed our messages, we have printed our letters, we've sent out our emails. Okay, now, so the whole idea is what? Your message, which you type here, the formatting tools and the underlying HTML will help you to format it well. Okay, then, well, we're connecting to a database. The idea is that you type once. Okay, okay. So that is it. Okay, now when you go to help about, it says, well, you have a photo of Yao Boachsoft, Boachsoft founder and CEO on the right. You click visit blog, and it will take you right to the blog, the CEO's blog. Just a moment. Okay, now this is the this is Boachsoft founders blog. Okay, so this is it. Now we have the latest tweets on the right. Okay, so you can follow the Boachsoft CEO on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and this is the YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the YouTube channels. So this is the latest article, Boachsoft Bizcom 2017 released. Okay, now for documentation, I go to help contents. Documentation is online. Okay, we'll bring you to this page. You click product help. So this is the online documentation. Click Boachsoft Bizcom demo video. Well, this will take you right to the demo video, and you can watch all the demo videos. So this is a very useful tool. The software is very useful. Okay, so like I said, I'd like to thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.